I speedran VR chat. Now I know what you're wondering. How could I possibly speedrun VR chat? VR chat's like a social game. You talk to people, you interact with things. There's some worlds you can join. Not really a game you can speedrun. Well, I changed that today, and I know what you're wondering. Smarter, you can't speedrun VR chat. No matter what you say, you can't do it. It's just not a game for speedrunning. There's no goals. There's no set times. You just can't do it. And I say to you, go yourself. So I call this the VR chat any percent speedrun, or the VR chat degenerate speedrun, where you just have to hit, like 3 goals. The 3 goals are: you must find someone being racist. This could be any type of category. It can be them saying like something, just saying racist things. They could be like saying a slur, making a racist comment. That counts. It's just like, one of the things you have to do. The second one is to find a pedophile. How you do this is a little tricky. You just need to find someone admitting that they're a pedophile, which is pretty hard to do. Or you can find someone grooming someone, or someone hitting on someone who's underage. That's, a category that can count for it. And the third and final one is public ERPing. All they have to do for this one is find someone ERPing in any manner. So they have to just be basically just doing it, but in a public world. That's the only downside to it. You have to find someone doing a public world. It can't be a friends plus, can't be an invite only, can't be a private world. It has to be a public world. One of the avatars must be nude, and the other person must be interacting with that avatar while it's naked. That'll be enough for it to count. And that's pretty much it. That's the speed run right now. What we're doing, we're already started. I'm already running through. And you can do this in any order. It does not matter which order you do this in. You can pick any one you find. So when you find one, you stop the timer and you move on to the next one, and then you move on to the next one, and then you beat the game. That's just all you have to do. The first one I found was someone being racist. This one was pretty easy. You just go hop around a couple worlds. You just find someone. Eventually, someone will just make a comment. It's online. You're playing a game online. You're going to find one. It's pretty easy. Pretty simple one. I'll let it play out here.
Y'all look like you hate black people. You want to make out?
Ooh, wait, that's one. That's one. Ooh, we got racist.
You look like you eat chicken. You want to make out?
Yeah, that definitely counted. All right. Boom, 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Not bad, not bad. I feel like I could have done better. I kept waiting around for it, and I feel like I should have just kept hopping worlds. That would have been quicker. It would have been a much more faster way of doing it, but I feel like this guy was really going to say something crazy, and I was right, and I got it. So we're moving on to the next one. Now, the next one is a bit tricky. I thought this one would be the last one I would hit, because this one is the most difficult one. Finding a pedophile, I was trying to think of ways how I can find this. It was a little difficult, because, how do you find one, right? How do you find one who's just going to be open about it? It's a little difficult. So what I was doing, I was going through people's, bios and stuff, and I was, reading, how old they are, being like, oh, shit, this person's underage. That's cool. People probably won't creep on them, right? Because they said that they're underage, right? That's how it works, right? That's in society, that's how it should work, right? You say something like, oh, I'm a minor, so please don't hit on me. But people don't give a fuck though, apparently. So they'll still do it. And I was just I was being a creep. I was low-key being a creep about this. I kept standing in worlds, and I just would stand in a corner. There I am, right there. I mean, right there, right there. I think, right there. Yeah. Look at me right down there. Just I'm just standing there. I'm just standing there, just waiting for something to happen. I felt so weird. It's such a weird thing to do. But I was just standing there. I was like, I'll eventually find one, right? I have to. Now, first I thought this was a bad idea. I stayed in a world for too long, right? But I was like, how else am I really gonna find one? I thought should I just keep hopping worlds to have a better chance of speed running it, or should I just wait it out for someone, right? But someone eventually came up and then started being weird. And they were just kind of being rude. I tried really hard, by the way, to find this. I was standing a couple worlds. I was like, oh, eventually I'll find one. I was trying Chris Hansen someone. I was low-key just trying to catch an EDP live. And I wasn't having any luck. And I eventually was thinking about leaving the world. But then one guy was just being a little weird. Or I wouldn't say too weird. It was more being just rude to these two people. And this one guy just was talking about how he was attracted to minors. And I'm like, he's joking, right? I have to be sure for this to count, right? I can't just be haha, he's making a joke, being a really weird, creepy joke, right? That doesn't count. That doesn't count for the challenge, right? So I had to double check with him. I double checked him 3 times just to be sure. And then at the end I was like, Are you sure? I'll just let it play out. I'll just let it play out. I'll let it play out for you guys.
Is that your I'm tempted to look up your Instagram.
She's only 17, bro. She's only 17. Watch out.
Oh shit.
I don't know. All I'm hearing is that you're saying that you're attracted to minors. That's all I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a minor attracted person.
I guess that counts. I got it, boys. I got what I needed. I got what I needed. That's good enough for me. I got what I needed. Now I need to go find people ERPing now. All right. And then boom, you have it, baby. 36 minutes and 42 seconds. I got this in the bag. It was a little weird. It was a little weird. I just wanted to leave. I was just uncomfortable. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm just getting out of here. Now I feel like I was like on fire. I was like, oh, I'm speed running this, baby. I'm gonna find someone publicly ERPing. This is gonna be easy. I got the hard part out of the way. I'm on top of the world, baby. I got this speed run down. So I started hopping worlds. I went to some FBTs. Went in a couple of like rooms. I thought I found someone doing some of that, but turns out I found someone trying to ERP. I think. And I was not sure, and I was like, I was joking with him about like some public ERPing stuff, and this guy mentioned like, I have a public king, so I like that kind of stuff, and I was like, what if I just follow this guy, right? What if I just follow this individual, and I'll just find it, but then like, the girl he was trying to talk to crashed, and that sucked, and then he had an audio bug, so he couldn't hear, so, you know, VR chat just being VR chat, and just fucking up, and kind of fucked up the game. And I was like, whatever, and I just moved on. So I thought I had it, but I didn't. So I kept popping into some other worlds and some other worlds, and I just kept going and going and going and going, and I just couldn't find anything, right? And I'm like, shit, this really sucks. I'm losing time. And I was losing a lot of time, guys. I was losing a lot of time. I was starting to be like, oh shit, is this challenge gonna be ruined? And I kept like messing up. I was like trying to figure this out. And I was like, shit, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm just like I just couldn't find anyone. I kept going to hopping worlds, couldn't find anything. A lot of people have their worlds locked, obviously, like their doors locked because they obviously don't want anyone watching them. And I was like, shit, this doesn't count. I have to actually see it. I have to see it happening with my own eyes. If I don't see it happening with my own eyes, then it doesn't work. And I was almost about to give up on this challenge. I'm gonna be real with you. I was really sad that this was the one that was like about to ruin the challenge. I was just like, shit, I thought this would be a lot easier. But then I've remembered a world that I've seen the most ERP'd in, and I'm surprised this didn't like get to my mind earlier. So I I typed it in and tried to find it. And once I got to the world, I found out that I can't actually enter the world because I was on desktop. I was on desktop because I thought it would be easier to like hop in the world, stop my timer and start it. I have to stop it every time I go through a loading screen because anyone can load through the screen faster the stronger computer they have, so it doesn't count. So you have to stop the timer when you're going through a loading screen and restart it. And it was easier to do it on like desktop. But then when I got to the world, I forgot you cannot enter unless you're in VR. And I was like, shit! So I literally like got up out of my chair, started my VR system, put it on, and like switch all my controls to get back together, and got into the VR, and immediately went to the world. I went to the first world, didn't have anything. Went again, it kicked me out of the world, and I was like, shit, VR chat sucks, and I tried to do it again, and then it kicked me out again, and I was like, I hate this game. God damn it, I just wanna be a creep. I wanna watch someone from a distance, like a little creepy boy that I am, and then just like watch someone ERP. And eventually, I did get to another one. I went in the bathroom, I found someone. They were kind of like making out, and I was like, I wonder if I just like sit here like a creep from a distance, and I just like do this the entire time while I just like watch from a distance. And then they did. They eventually move into like one of the stalls, close the door, and then they were just like topless, and then they just started like making out, and I was like, this is clearly ERPing. Wow, that's some public ERP. Wait, how do I? Good job. Hey, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's public ERP. I got what I needed. Where's the timer? Where's the timer? Boom. Done. Boom. With an hour and 32 minutes and 35 seconds, I've got it. I got it. I beat VR chat. Now, personally, I think I could have done this a lot quicker. I think I could have like honestly shaved off like 40 minutes. I feel like I could have shaved off 40 minutes. I feel like this would have been a lot quicker. I probably could have done this like under an hour for sure. I could have maybe done it like in 50 minutes. I just messed up too many times. This was my first attempt, by the way. I did this all in one attempt, and I thought about redoing it again. But I thought it was really funny that I hit all of this with my first attempt. So I just kept it. If you think you can beat me, by all means, please try. If anyone wants to try my VR chat speedrun challenge, by all means, go for it. I did try to upload this to speedrun.com, but unfortunately, once you make an account, you have to wait 7 days to upload a registration to like upload your video. So that sucked. So darn. I know for sure they would have taken my VR chat degenerate speedrun. So I will try. I will update people about this. If you want to check out my Discord, I'll probably update in my Discord if you guys want to check that out in the description. I'll let everyone know if I'm allowed to like upload it. If you guys want to try this, feel free. All you gotta do is hit those 3 categories in any order. It does not matter which one you going in. And yeah, stay safe. Try it out. Be careful. I don't know. This is a weird game, but I like it. I just wish there weren't that many rude, creepy people on this game. But it's still fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people. Matter of fact, one instant when I was doing this, I thought I was going to catch 2 people. But in reality, they were just 2 people in their 30s who were married. And they were a very lovely couple. And I felt like such a jerk. I felt like I was like, oh, I'm going to catch them. I'm going to catch these guys in the act. One of them's going to be underage or something like that. But they were just a really wholesome couple. But yeah. That's my speedrun challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was interesting. Yeah. Please don't take down my account, VR chat.